Hey guys, Missa here, and thanks for stopping in for some training today. What we're going to be discussing is preferred placement, and it's just going to be a real quick review, nothing too crazy. As a new coach, it's really good to understand what preferred placement means and where you can find it in the back office and how it's going to benefit you. As you get further along in your business, you're definitely going to pick up more tidbits and tips and tricks along the way. So don't be too stressed out if you don't quite understand everything right now. It's okay. Believe me, it's one of those topics that I actually still do a lot of research on myself, and you're always going to want to keep learning as a coach. So that's the great thing about it. So anyway, just some things that I want to touch on with you tonight about preferred placement is why it's important to our business. The coolest thing about Beachbody and coaching is that we really have an opportunity of building our own business. And that's what preferred placement means. We get to place our coaches where we want them in our downline. And, your first two spots there in your business are what we always say, the most cherished spots. A lot of us sign our husbands up there for our first spot, or our best friends, even our mom or a family member. Because if you're building this business and you're serious about it, those are the two top spots. And you want someone there who is really going to work the business and really benefit from it. Because as you build your team, they're going to really benefit from all of that growth as well. So, what does preferred placement mean? What it means is we get the opportunity to place our coaches where we want them. Now, why is that so important? Because as you go through your training, you're going to want to get to Emerald as fast as possible. And then once you hit Emerald, the sky's the limit. You're going to go for Ruby and then Diamond, Star Diamond, 15 star if that's your goal. You need to understand preferred placement right now to even get there. So preferred placement is a huge, important step, literally for your business. As you take each step in placing your coaches, you're advancing yourself in rank, which is going to bring a lot more financial gain to your business a lot faster. So I have some notes. I don't want to miss anything. If you see me looking off over here, it's because just making sure I hit all my topics I want to go over with you. So let me just go ahead and move on to where is the preferred placement. You keep saying it's so important, but where is it? How do I get there? Easy peasy. All you do is you log into your Team Beachbody account, and then you're going to get to your main page where you're going to see all your friends. You're going to see the blue bar across the top, and across that blue bar, you're going to see Coach. Click on the Coach tab, and you're going to get a drop down. You want to get to your online office, what we call our back office. So you want to click Coach Online Office. And that's going to take us back to the back office. And back here is where we see all of our hard work and our team's hard work. So what you want to do once you get to this point is you want to go to My Business, which is going to be along the top of the scroll bar there. So you want to go to My Business. At the drop down, it's the very top selection. It says My Preferred Placement. You're going to click there. Once it gets you to the next screen, you're going to notice a couple different options. There is going to be a drop down menu. You're going to see Preferred Placement. You're going to see your sponsor ID. You're going to see a couple different things there. But it is going to show your preferred placement, and there's a drop-down menu there. Under the drop-down, it's going to say left, it's going to say right, it's going to say weak leg or weakest spot, or it's going to say, what's the other one? First available. So here's the thing. It might be really tempting to just let it go and have it say set automatic, because that's what it's going to say. As a coach, they're all placed at set automatically, which means it's just going to bop it in there wherever there's a hole in your downline. And I mean, sure, that's okay, but if you really want to rock this business quickly and gain rank a lot faster, you kind of want to know what's going on in your business, right? So you want to change that automatic placement to the one below it that says set preferred placement. So go ahead and just click that little spot right there. And then you want to go down and worry about that drop down where you see the couple different options I mentioned before. Never pick weakest spot first or first available. What I want you to do is actually select left or right all the time. Now your first coach you sign up is going to automatically drop down to either the right or left. When you're ready to sign a second coach, you want to make sure before you sign that coach that you go into your back office and change your preferred placement to the opposite side of your first coach. But why is that important? Well, like I said earlier, you want to build rank, right? You want to get to Emerald. I want to see you get to Emerald. So what you want to do is make sure that after your first coach is placed, you want to go to your back office and set your preferred placement to the opposite leg of where your first coach was placed. What that'll do is get you to Emerald, and then you're going to start seeing the bonuses that Emerald has to bring. Okay, so now you got two coaches. You're a rock star, you're at Emerald, and you have another coach that wants to sign up. Put the brakes on a second, and even if you think you have someone that you're talking to, go into your back office and just change your preferred placement right away. I always do that. If I have a coach sign up, literally the first thing I do after they sign up is I go and change my preferred placement to the opposite leg. And you want to do that for your first 8 to 10 coaches. It's really important to build a strong foundation for your business. So once you're going back and forth with your coaches, you're just really building 2 strong legs. And you always want to make sure that you're hitting left or right on your preferred placement. You never want to select weakest spot first or first available or anything else other than left or right. So just to review, set preferred placement as soon as you sign your first coach to the opposite side. Why? Because we want to get you to Emerald. As soon as you sign your second coach, go back in there and change your preferred placement back to the opposite leg. Here's what we're going to keep doing. We're going to keep building your legs here so you get to Ruby and you get to Diamond a lot faster. What you want to do at this point, once you're really signing some coaches and you're really advancing your rank, is you want to talk to your upline about some important strategies that they practice in their own business. I could get into them with you now, but because you're a new coach, all I want you to understand now is why preferred placement is so important, how to get to it, and then what you should do once you get to the point where you're ready and you really have a lot of coaches. Once you have about 5 coaches, it's time for you to start really digging in and paying attention to your preferred placement a lot more. Because it becomes something that really benefits your business as you strategize and start taking it a bit more seriously. And we all want to get to these higher ranks and we all want to, build faster paychecks, but it's about really understanding the business and being confident with the choices you're making in the business. So once you really wrap your head around preferred placement and talk to your upline about their favorite strategies or what's really helped them, you can start applying some of that to your own business. And again, we want to get you to Emerald. We want to get you, reaching star, diamond, rank, wherever your goal is, we want to help you get there. So if you have any questions about preferred placement, you can always reach out to me. And don't worry, if you ever make a mistake with your preferred placement, say you sign up a second coach and you forget to go ahead and change your preferred placement, and they happen to sign up on the same leg as your other coach, take a deep breath. It's fine. You can always email Coach Relations for 3 days up to 72 hours after you sign that coach, and they can change the coach for you. After 72 hours, it's on a case-by-case basis. But, even if you make a mistake the first time, it's not a big deal. You can always get it switched around within 72 hours or 3 days, however you want to look at it. But definitely make sure that you really start understanding the importance of it. Again, we went over where it is, why it's important, and what you should do once you hit 5 coaches. Really reach out to your upline and really dig into some more training when it comes to preferred placement and what strategy you want to rock with once you get to that point. Have a great night, guys. And remember, reach out to me if you have any questions. All right, thanks.